So guys, Dodge is officially done in my state of North Carolina. Why? Because the North Carolina Highway Patrol state troopers that guard our highways just ordered 25 brand new 2024 Ford Mustang GT50s to replace their Dodge Charger RTs. Let me say that again. 25 brand new 2024 Ford Mustang GT50s is coming to the North Carolina Highway Patrol. And apparently, they're not the only department that's been using Ford Mustangs, because once they posted on their Instagram that they're coming out with the new Mustangs, 3 or 4 different departments, sheriff's departments in North Carolina, was trolling them because they already had Ford Mustangs. They had switched and left Dodge a long time ago. Yeah, they had left Dodge a long time ago and moved on to the Ford train. So now my highways in my state are going to be patrolled by 5.0s. Yeah. So, I mean, Ford is winning and Dodge is not. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in the house. That makes this a house vlog. You know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. Car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Let me screen record this so you guys can see what I'm talking about here, right? This was made official as of April 18th, which was just this past week. North Carolina Highway Patrol adds 2024 Ford Mustangs to fleet. More than 24 marked Ford Mustangs will make their debut across North Carolina this year, Highway Patrol said. North Carolina State Highway Patrol announced it is adding 25 2024 Ford Mustangs to its fleet, carrying on the agency's use of muscle cars to monitor highways in the Tar Heel State. Apparently, the 2024 Mustang cost around the same as a 2023 Dodge Charger RT, which I think that's actually true. I think a RT and a Mustang GT50 are about the same price. The new Mustang patrol cars will be used primarily for interstate, so you'll see them all over the highways. Apparently, back in the 80s and 90s, I wasn't alive back then, but apparently back in the 80s and 90s, they were using Ford Mustangs for highway patrol back in the day. So this is what they're going to look like. They're going to have the black and the silver paint scheme or wrap scheme. You know what I mean? They're getting away from that all silver, which is what they got now with the highway patrol Chargers. So boom, they're dropping that brand new 2024 Mustang 5.0s, right? Here it is. So here it is up close. This is what they're going to look like. State Trooper 5.0. It's going to have that 5.0 badge on the side there. Apparently, they're not going to be able to arrest you in this car. This is just the car that they're going to chase you down in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys can see me. Brighten you up a little bit. This is just the car that they're going to chase you down in, right? Because I can't see them arresting you in the 2-door Mustang and having a criminal sitting right next to them. I don't think that that's the case. If anything, they'll probably arrest you in this and then have like a Chevy Tahoe, or if they're still using Dodge Durangos or something like that, come and scoop you up and take you back to the station. But this is what they're going to chase you in. Now, as soon as they went live with this is their Instagram page, North Carolina State Highway Patrol. As soon as they went live with this, other sheriff's department in the state of North Carolina decided to troll them, right? Like troll them, like, you know, go back and forth with them. Because apparently the North Carolina Highway Patrol is one of the last ones to the dinner, right? And I say that to say they're the last ones to add Ford to their fleet instead of Dodge. So as soon as they went live with this, Edgecombe County Sheriff's Office, I've never heard of that, but apparently that's in North Carolina. Hey, North Carolina State Highway Patrol, the Mustang is cute and all, but yeah, welcome to the club. Here's their Mustang right here. Their joint is all silver, Sheriff, Edgecombe County, blacked out tent, got the light bars all over it, clean as hell. I got to be honest with you, clean as hell. It's not a 2024, but it's a 5.0 and it's clean as hell. Very clean. I love that silver. And then Nash County Sheriff's Office weighed in on the Mustang battle. We heard that North Carolina Highway Patrol released their new Mustangs, but we've been in the game for a while now and we set the bar high. Nash County threw out their challenge and the fans voted on who's staying. So now they're voting on whose Mustang looks best. Like it's fun and games at this point. And here's theirs. I don't know if this looks like a white with the Sheriff Nash County on the side of it. Another 5.0, of course. You know what I mean? So at this point, they're hosting polls, surveys You know what I'm saying? Challenges. Whose Mustang looks the best? No Dodge anywhere to be seen. We talked about this in the past, how Dodge was losing a lot of the law enforcement contracts. I just didn't realize it was coming to my state. And it's coming to my state hard, apparently, because, pause, real tough, apparently, because they just ordered 25 of these motherfuckers. 25 of these to patrol our highways. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with the 5.7 Charger that they have. I don't know if they're going to decommission them or put them up for sale auction, which is what they normally do. When most departments get rid of these cars, they put them up for auction because those cars have been beaten on, they've been ran into the ground, and they'll just put them up for auction. And you'll probably start seeing more 5.7s all over the highways that were once police cars. But, 25 state troopers for the whole state. I don't know how you look at it. You may say that that's a lot. You may say that that's not a lot because it is 25 for the entire state of North Carolina. We're not just talking about Charlotte or Greensboro or Raleigh. We're talking about 25 for the entire state. So in the grand scheme of things, that's really not a lot because there's still going to be much more Chargers out there and Durangos than Ford Mustangs. But boy, oh boy, when I see my first one, you better believe I'm taking a video because I can't wait to see this. So apparently going back to the 80s and 90s, they were driving these cars back in the day. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of what they used to look like back in the day. So boom, here they go. So this is what they looked like back in the 80s and 90s. And apparently they were all 5.0s, you know what I'm saying? Obviously big V8s. State Trooper, so they went with that same graphic of the black and the silver in the middle. You know what I'm saying? State Trooper, real clean, I'm not hating on it at all. And this is what they look like now. State Trooper, real clean. I'm not hating on it at all, man. I think it sucks that they're leaving Dodge. But apparently everybody's leaving Dodge. So, I can't even hate. But this looks clean. I'm not even going to front. I'm not sure if they're going to tint out the windows. They need to. They need to black that tint out. If they can black it out, oh my God, that'd be tough. Still seriously tough. But State Trooper on the front. And then, of course, it's going to be lit up. Like these are probably all light bars in the front grille here. Light bars in the front grille. Bottom, obviously, there'll be light bars all the way around on the back. But yeah, Dodge has lost in the state of North Carolina because if they're ordering 25 now, I'm sure they're going to be ordering much more in the near future, especially as we get towards the end of the year when Dodge is no longer, when these cars are no longer even on the lot, But I just thought that was funny. That was interesting. Like they're having Mustang battles now. Like whose Mustang looks the best between the different counties, between the different sheriff's department. These are all some clean ass Mustangs, I got to admit, especially this Edgecombe County. Now, granted, I had to look up all of these different counties. I had no idea that they were in North Carolina because there are certain counties in North Carolina you just want to stay out of, if you know what I mean. And especially when you drive a car like mine. And Edgecombe and Nash County sounds like one of those counties that you probably want to stay out of. And, don't speed and don't do any crazy stuff in those counties because I had no idea that these were both in North Carolina, but they are. But clean Mustangs, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that it's Mustang. I just hate that we are where we are at this point. But, shout out to the state troopers, man. This color scheme is clean. I really do like this. Much more than what they had with the Chargers. Oh, well, did they have the same color scheme with the Chargers? Maybe I'm tripping. North Carolina, hold on. Now that I'm seeing the Mustangs, I completely forget what the Charger looks like, but I'm pretty sure the Charger was just straight silver. Yeah. So they flipped it. So instead of it being black at the top and black at the bottom and silver in the middle, it was reversed. They had the black in the middle and the silver at the top and bottom. So that's where I was getting confused. So yeah, the Mustang looks much better than the Charger, if you ask me. That color scheme, yeah, much better. And then the 2024 Ford Mustang. It's not going to be a dark horse. That you can guarantee. They're not paying for a dark horse. Although I'm sure some of them will have a dark horse because some state troopers have Hellcats. Yeah, so they're putting down 480 horsepower. So, that's a Scat Pack right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's lighter than a Scat. It'll probably put the power down better than a Scat. And then it's got the 10-speed automatic transmission too. So, Scat Pack is putting down 485 horsepower. I understand that. But when you factor in the weight and the transmission, this should be catching scat packs. Like this should be right at the back seat of a scat pack if you take off on one of these. So as opposed to the RT Charger, which was, I mean, let's be honest here, you know what the RT is putting down, but for shits and giggles, why not just, I'll just pull it up. Yeah, from 370 to 480, and you're getting a lighter body. I mean, you can't knock that. State Troopers definitely upgraded with this one. I can't even front. You know, they're still gonna put some work in to catch me, obviously. But you know, for my Scat Pack brothers and sisters, I don't know, man. You might want to go ahead and take the L, put those hazard lights on, and pull over. Put your hands on the steering wheel and call it a day, because I don't foresee you getting away from this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to get away from this, especially if you're stock. Now, if you're modified, then, you know, have fun with them. But if you're stock to stock, this Mustang should pretty much be right in your back seat, if you know what I mean. And you will get pit maneuvered by North Carolina State Troopers, because that's what they do. But like I said, guys, getting back to the original premise of this video, man, I mean, Dodge is slowly but surely just losing. You know, they're losing. They're losing their contracts with LEO, law enforcement officers. They're obviously losing us as fans. And then out of nowhere comes Ford, and they're just like, we're going to double down on the V8. Matter of fact, we're going to make the V8 bigger, right? Their GT is more powerful than previous GTs. Dark Horse is more powerful than the Scat Pack. So if you want to go trim the trim, RT to 5.0, there's no comparison. We just saw that 370 to 480. Scat Pack to a Dark Horse, that's 480 to 500. Lighter body, 10-speed automatic. It's going to get us. And then they just dropped the Shelby Super Snake, 830 horsepower. Hellcat gone, Red Eye gone, Jailbreak gone. I'm going to be honest with you, even the Demon is probably gone too, because the Demon is heavier, right? All we have is a Demon 170. So for all you Demon 170 owners out there, you know, my hat goes off to you. You're still the king. But for everyone else, Ford has an answer for us. And now the Highway Patrol in North Carolina has an answer for the Scat Packs as well. Talk to me, guys. How do you feel about this, man? A lot of people in the comments saying, well, actually, a lot of people really like this. I saw some people in the comments that was talking about how their tax money is going to buying new Mustangs, and how they think that they should be able to drive one of these cars because technically they paid for them, right? Their taxes paid for them and stuff like that. All that stuff is comical. But I mean, you know, overall, I like this car. I really do. I don't want to see it anytime soon, at least not in coming after me, because you know, I'm not wishing that type of energy on my life. But I do want to see it parked somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But this is definitely a clean ass State Trooper Ford Mustang. Like, you can't front. And if they black out the tent, like I'm pretty sure they do, it's going to be clean as hell. So shout out to the North Carolina Highway Patrol, man. They definitely upgraded with this one, man. Even from coming from a Dodge guy, this is definitely an upgrade. Yeah, I like this. So talk to me, guys. Dodge is losing, Ford is winning, man. How do you feel about this? If you're in North Carolina, you better get prepared, because you're going to be seeing Mustangs chasing you now. You better hope that they don't crash into you. See you guys in the next one, man. Peace.